weekly installment of what your kids have been doing over the last 7 days. Um, I hope in this installment we can, get you guys on point on specifics, things that you guys should be acknowledging them around, and some challenges and some observations I have on my end. We're going to end the weekly message by giving you a link for a message that I heard Eric Tomic share that I believe will be impactful to your young people as we go about our business, motivating them and trying to encourage them. All right. So let's get into the weekly message. First of all, I want to share as much love and encouragement to the following parents from period one. Omarion Leggett, our top person, and then we got most improved, D. Marshall, up 15 points. Keep it up. From period four, we have Josephine. Josephine has been consistent. Mom, Dad, thank you for what you're presenting and instilling. And then we got to give some love to Terriana Johnson. She is our most improved individual. Then we're gonna go to period six. Juan Robles, 90. Thank you, buddy. You're making our top 10 list for the first time. Most improved is Keyshawn Wright, 20-point jump. Big shout out. Thank you for that, parents. Jayana Savage, very consistent parents, 115 points. And then, for the first time, making our list as most improved, Jerome Brown. And then Azrael Hazel, 20-point jump. Great job, young people. Great job. Parents, proud of them. All right, let's continue our Love Fest. All About Me projects were assigned 2 weeks ago, and they were due this past Friday. Projects that answer the questions, tell me about your past, present, and future, with 5 slides/pages with an audio or video clip are going to receive and are received by me electronically by the deadline will be eligible for 3 of their lowest grades dropped. Now, parents, I'm excited to let you know that many admissions have come in, and then over the next couple of days, I'm going to go through them and give you a special heads up about your young person. Now, I also have a provision. Projects that answer these 3 questions are eligible for 1 low grade drop if they are received after the deadline. So my point is, there may be some individuals that have not gotten their projects into me, but still may want to take advantage of this means of elevating and enhancing their grades. Marking period 1 parents, generally for me, I'm trying to get the students accustomed to my way of teaching and my way of test taking. So it's more important that I develop the habit. So I'm willing to kind of meet them halfway. Projects that do not meet the requirements will be returned, and if the revisions are completed before the end of the marking period, they too can have 1 low quiz grade drop. All right. So trying to make opportunities where opportunities exist to encourage your students. Last piece of information. Oh, this is not what I had anticipated. Let's see if we can move this over. Okay. And bring this up. Last piece of information. I'm going to remind you, parents, that about 75% of the students who have attended my weekly office hours on Monday and Tuesday have an average of 70 or higher. If your student doesn't fit that description, please encourage them to handle this opportunity and responsibility. And finally, parents, if your children are missing our weekly quiz, please encourage them to make it up during lunch or at home by Tuesday at noon. I've done that on my end. However, it's nothing like what happens on your end. Let me take the next 90 seconds just to share from the standpoint of our study guide. They were given a opportunity to learn about piecewise functions this week, and they participated in something called an Ed Puzzle. Please click this link, parents, if you want to see how this video helped them learn more about Ed Puzzle. Okay. All right. Additional classwork that we have for the week. We talked about finding the rate of change in linear relationships with tables, points, and graphs. Parents, please have them use these resources to assist them in their learning. This is a link of the actual work. All right, parents, homework was always given Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, no Friday. This is the answer key. Please encourage them to utilize it. And last but not least, parents, I'm constantly sharing with my students different cheat codes that might be helpful for them. These are several. The video that accompanies helps them understand it a little bit better. Please encourage them to be prepared to use this information on our Wednesday weekly quiz. Okay? And finally, parents, I'm going to just play a snippet of this video and pass on the YouTube link to you so that you can share it with your child. There's some impactful things that can be said to young people, and when I come across them, I like to pass them on. So we're just going to, preview the first couple minutes of the clip.
Trying to get LeBron pissed off or pumped up. He just scored 1 minute. Only thing he does.
There's no such thing as a good or bad memory. There is no such thing as a good or bad memory.
He does. At the end of the game, he kissed his mama. He hugged his brothers. All right, I'm out. Game over. But the one thing he does, I don't know if you watched it. The first thing he does when he gets on the court, he does what? Y'all better start watching these games, bro, because you're going to need to do what these champions do if you're going to be a champion. The first thing he does is what with them numbers? Touch them numbers on the front. Touch them numbers on the back. He's doing that for who? Which coach? His coach that was killed. His coach died at what age? And he wears what number? He got a why. He got a why. He ain't just playing for no championship. You got to hear what I'm telling you. If y'all going to be great on that field, you got to have a why. You got to have a reason for why you do what you do. When he comes out, he ain't tripping on LeBron. He don't care nothing about no Dwayne.
So parents, I'm going to include this link. I guess my encouragement to you is if your young person does not have a why for being in school, does not have a why of focusing on their academics, does not have a why for doing these things around study skills, help them develop what that why is. There was times where I would take my two boys through the most challenging part of Rochester, where we don't have a ton of money, but these folks were definitely struggling. And I would take them through the most challenging part and say, look, this is what I don't want you guys to have to address or to deal with. Your education is so important. The folks that are living the way they're living are not doing it by choice. They just made decisions when they were much younger that they didn't think about the ramifications of. So parents, I'm not saying that you need to do what I've done, but help you and yours develop their sense of why. Why are they making education an important part of their life, and help them internalize that. So that's it, friends. As I always say to the students, remember, 30 minutes of study a day keeps your bad grades away. As always, I enjoy our partnership. Be well.